And nearly half of people over the age of 15 are living with diabetes, and they don't even know it. That's 44% to be exact, according to a new study from the University of Washington School of Medicine in Seattle.
I feel like there's not a lot of resources out there for the families that are struggling.
A diabetes diagnosis can also affect children, even as young as 10 months old. In tonight's cover story, I'm getting an exclusive look inside the challenges families face here on the Gulf Coast and the resources available that could save your life. Rosie Perez loves to play with her dog, Sugar.
Sugar, sit. Sugar, down.
But Sugar is more than just a pet.
He goes everywhere she goes now. And just kind of hangs out and alerts me when he needs to.
Alerts to a dangerous spike or drop in blood sugar. In fact, we saw it firsthand. We watched as Mom tested Rosie's blood sugar levels.
Now we're going to do the finger that we cleaned. We're going to do this finger. Can we stand still?
It's routine her mom, Katie, says this brave little girl has gotten used to over the years.
My daughter, Rosie, was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at just 10 months old. I will never forget, we were out in the waiting room waiting to be seen, and Rosie was getting worse by the minute. So I took her up to the triage nurse and I said, can you please look at my baby? Like, something is not right. So it didn't really hit me until they were like, okay, you're going up to the ICU.
A scary situation more parents are experiencing. In Lee County, for kids between 1 and 5 years old, the number of hospitalizations due to diabetes jumped from 5 in 2021 to 12 in 2023.
I mean, there's so many more families moving to the area. You know, children being diagnosed. They don't really know why. I don't know why more kids are being diagnosed, but it is increasing.
Nearly a decade ago, Tammy Balavich started Help a Diabetic Child in Naples. It's a nonprofit meant to be a safety net for children and young adults experiencing financial difficulties related to diabetes.
We want to be able to give them the most current information.
They also help get the medical supplies, insulin, and services that are necessary for managing and surviving diabetes.
The cost of insulin has come down because there are different brands out there now.
The price of a 30-day supply of insulin increased by approximately 184% between 2012 and 2021, peaking at $541 in 2019, according to the nonprofit Healthcare Cost Institute, Inc. Public pressure and legislation have brought that cost down to $35 or fewer in today's market.
What's not being talked about is the cost of insulin is coming down, but everything else is going up.
Including the cost of glucagon, which could save your life if your numbers drop dangerously low.
Well, those costs have gone way up. They're like $300.
The National Library of Medicine shows over the last decade, the wholesale costs of glucagon in the United States have increased dramatically, with the price of a traditional kit nearly tripling between 2010 and 2020.
It is very concerning. I think it's something that is always going to be in the back of my mind too, just as a mom. Oh, what if Rosie loses her coverage?
The Perez family has insurance coverage that keeps costs down, but they still had to raise money to afford Sugar, the life-saving dog.
The Southwest Florida community helped us raise the money that we needed to get Sugar. Insurance companies don't help with service dogs, unfortunately.
So money raised moved to hundreds, thousands of dollars.
Sugar costs $21,000.
An investment that brings this family peace of mind, while Rosie does her best to live a happy, healthy life years after a shocking diagnosis.
Thank God Rosie is still here, but she, if we waited hours, we could have lost her.
Out-of-pocket costs for patients, even with insurance, can range from $3,300 to more than $4,600 per year. That's according to GoodRx. Help a Diabetic Child offers support to people of all ages who are dealing with diabetes. Their funding comes from donations, grants, and fundraising events right here on the Gulf Coast. I'm including a link to learn more about their services with this story in the Gulf Coast News app.